Of the alignment, you can't go down below the knee.
Quick snap, Dobbins, airborne, touchdown.
Consider putting the ball in Jackson's hands.
3rd and goal to the ground, Hill, touchdown.
He gets a chance to show what he can do.
On 2nd and goal, Hill spins his way in. Touchdown.
To bring down.
Patrick Ricard, the fullback in the game, the give to Edwards, trying to push forward, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Baltimore. First touchdown of the season for Gus Edwards. And Aguilar out there.
Mark Andrews.
Jackson to Andrews. Does he get in? Yes, touchdown! Mark Andrews with his first touchdown of the season. And Andrews now has 7 touchdowns in 10 games.
It's 3rd downs. It's this low red zone area where you can dump it to him in the flat, and he has the strength at that tight end position to be able to extend the ball and get the score in position.
Jackson looking end zone. He's got a man. Touchdown! Aguilar! His first touchdown as a Raven.
Well, it's the look they had earlier that they missed on the inside fade. You get.
This is the 12th play of this drive. Lamar keeps, looks for a block, gets one at the 5, and the cutback, and he's in. Touch.
On that first drive, we might see a little bit of that. And here's Lamar just picking it, seeing it, and then finishing it.
Great patience to let Mustapher get out.
Spread it out for Lamar to read, and he will step up and go inside the 5 to the goal line and in. Spread him out and then slice him up.
Our first came into the league and he was about 205 pounds. He's been all the way up near 230. He said now he's about 225. There's a lot of strength in Lamar Jackson. We think of him as a quarterback runner. He's a runner who can pound people.
Ravens have it at the 10. Jackson takes it himself for the touchdown. Ravens get the turnover, and they instantly turn it into points.
In some sort of a right here.
Snap it. Jackson, shake and bake for the touchdown. 17 seconds to go in the first half. Shotgun. Jackson up high, handled, Andrews, touchdown, Baltimore.
And they did, and now they're saying, oh, well, that's Detroit now, which is different than what they thought.
Jackson to Andrews for the touchdown. Lamar Jackson lays it out there. At inside the 20 this season. Aguilar, the motion man. Now Justice Hill is in, brings a different dimension. Hill breaks to the clear for the touchdown. Ravens on the boards first. And they're doing it on the ground and through the air.
Lamar dancing around. Flings it to Flowers. Touchdown. Ten-yard strike to the rookie.
And a bad matchup on the outside here. It ends up being Zay Flowers against Harold Landry. Nice job by the young man to bounce back to the inside, find the opening. And Lamar with eyes down the field for the touchdown.
And they're going to go for 2 here.
4th and 1. A fake. Jackson, room, first down, touchdown.
Great play design. Watch the left tackle, Ronnie Staley. They're going to let Kaminsky go. He's going to delay, and he's going to become the arc blocker. This was a designed keep all the way. Great job leading the way.
This drive, 3rd and 3.
Right here. See how tight they are now?
Jackson can't find anyone. Looking to take off and run. Bounces away. Still serving. Still alive. Throwing end zone. Caught for the touchdown. Nelson Aguilar.
Years ago, KB, he would have been gone. He would have taken off at the first sign of trouble and turned into a runner. The entire time he's moving, he remains a passer. That's growth. That's the progress they're trying to see out of him. And this is about his...
On the fake, looking for Andrews, has him. Mark Andrews turns upfield, looking for the end zone, diving for the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
An NFL offense, a simple little play action. They bring Mark Andrews on the hide route. He's able to extend the ball, and on national tight ends,
he's at no time.
They've brought Stanley, the left tackle. He's at right tight end.
Flip it to Edwards, in for the touchdown.
Ronnie Stanley, who's usually the left tackle, he's over here now playing on the right side at tight end. He makes the big block on Kaminsky. That's a huge play.
So here's Jackson. Pressure coming, going end zone. It is caught for the touchdown. Another for Mark Andrews.
This Baltimore Ravens offense can channel this level of performance week in, week out. Simple little inside seam route. One-on-one coverage against Tracy Walker, the safety. They've had great protection.
Bottom of your screen. Jackson to throw. Buck fakes. Off his back foot. There's Andrews. Ross is on the money. The Scottsdale native returning home to Arizona for the first time. He started playing football in high school.
Well, they just can't cover this long. Watch Andrews. This isn't the route. The route isn't to stop and come back the other way, but reward the big fella.
Carter fullback leads the way for Edwards, who scoots in. Touchdown Ravens.
Watch Cam Thomas and Jalen Thompson from the outside. 2 unblocked guys, and the Gus bus just runs right over him for a touchdown. Boy, that is impressive. He is just smart. Unbalanced line. Ravens have 3 linemen to the left.
Run to the left. Edwards bounces outside, cuts it up, and darts in. Second rushing touchdown of the game for Gus Edwards.
So look at the 3 linemen to the left of the center, and then my guy Patrick Ricard is going to get an awesome block. He always, watch 42. Just moving the feet, moving the feet. He knocks him back into Buda Baker, the safety.
First and goal from the 1. Edwards. Second effort. Rolled shorts. No, a touchdown from the down judge. He says touchdown.
Take a look. Let's see if that ball crosses the plane. It's so hard to see with that mass of humanity in there. When is he down? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Before he was down, he reached that ball across. Have to throw it every...
Goal. Up the middle and right in the end zone. Once again, it's Gus Edwards. He had 3 last week, and he's got 1 in the first half today.
You said it.
Gus Edwards territory. There he is, Edwards. Driving, in for the touchdown.
You called it, and you were dead right. He is long. He keeps those legs turning, and boy.
Looks to be fine on this series. 2nd and 5. We'll keep an eye on it. as Mitchell breaks it. There's that speed. Mitchell to the end zone and a touchdown. Oh, they found something today.
Oh my gosh, this
Keaton Mitchell points, no touchdown passes. It's been ground dominance. 3rd and goal. Trying to get one here, and guess what? Happy birthday, Odell Beckham.
this is the area of the field where he can separate from.
Three wide receivers set on 2nd down. Pass deflected, picked off, and taken in for a touchdown by Kyle Hamilton. On only 9 carries. Handoff. This is Mitchell. Cuts to the outside.
Oh, wow.
Has a 1st down and more. Still going. Keaton Mitchell all the way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Limped off to the sideline.
3rd down and 6. 1st down and more. Taking it all the way into the end zone. Odell Beckham Jr. On 2nd and goal, it's Edwards. Touchdown.
Three passes. Little flip here. Edwards looks for room. Into the end zone. Touchdown. And says he. Lamar in the pocket. That's caught in a lot of traffic by Nelson Aguilar to the end zone. Somersault touchdown.
This ball is actually intended to likely right over the middle. Ball is tipped. Great awareness by Aguilar to catch that tip ball, and then you can see the speed that he had.
Even though and they keep rolling for 7. Jackson fires. Caught. Bateman touchdown.
There's a good look at him. Bateman gets locked up on Cam Taylor-Britt, but because he breaks contain, is able to be a threat as a runner, it made Hilton, the safety, step up to try to take away that threat. And then Cam Taylor-Britt just lost Bateman in one-on-one coverage. His back turned to the football. He turned back to look at the quarterback, and then he lost the receiver, Bateman.
Play clock at 1. They get it off, and into the end zone goes Edwards for the touchdown.
Gus Edwards, the back, 2nd and goal. Jackson seeking the back of the end zone for the touchdown. The rookie, Zay Flowers.
Or they can do that. Coming back the other way.
3rd and 3. Oh, and lost it, but held on to by Flowers, who will take it to the 10 and the 5 and to the end zone for a touchdown. Zay Flowers, number 2. And scores the penalty kick. Goal!
Down from the 46. Jackson looks to throw. Given time. Wide open is likely. It's blown coverage. It's a Ravens touchdown. Nine climbs the ladder, makes the grab there. Into Rams territory. Empty set for Jackson. Pressured from the backside. Lofts one and Beckham's loose. Underthrown, but he's got it. and a Ravens touchdown. Deep drop. Time to throw. Lets it rip. He's got Flowers. Touchdown. Initial call is a touchdown. He saw the ball come out as he hit the ground.
Towards Matthew Stafford on that play.
Ethan Evans, the punt. Ravens set to get good field position here. Tylan Wallace from the 25. Tylan Wallace breaks out of a tackle, takes it down the sideline. He stays in bounds. He stays on his feet. He takes it all the way and ends the game. There are no flags. This is the backup punt returner. He's only in there because Devin Duvernay is hurt. He wins the game in overtime for the Ravens, who are now 10-3.
Just a great job getting north and south. He made one great cut, and then there was an opportunity on the sideline for a couple of Rams players to get him out of bounds. Once he cleared those two, there was really nobody else there. You'll see right as he gets inside on that move there. It's really your long snapper, Alex Ward, that had the best shot at him. And once he got by that, he had the whole sideline all the way down to the end zone.
It's the second walk-off punt return touchdown in overtime this year. Remember the Jets week 1 against the Bills did it. And the Ravens do it right here. Tylan Wallace, who's an All-American receiver at Oklahoma State, hasn't done.
They're still in control of the situation, but it gets a little bit harder. As Jackson steps back and flicks to the end zone, touchdown, Isaiah Likely. The way Lamar played, now they're trying to punch it in. Gus Edwards the back, and walks into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Edwards has been the guy down here. Gets it and gets it. Touchdown Ravens. Number 12 on the year for Gus Edwards. Ability to cash in with touchdown. On 2nd and goal. Jackson buys time to the end zone for a touchdown, Aguilar. Aguilar with the catch. And that touchdown is 21st.
Up 7-0 on the Ravens. Shotgun for Jackson. Jackson looking end zone. Touchdown! Justice Hill slips behind the defense. And the Ravens an extra point away from the equalizer. Call stands. 1st and goal. Edwards into the end zone. Touchdown Ravens. 2nd quarter.
An adjustment. What will Vic Fangio do defensively?
Jackson, step and fire. Oh, full separation for Zay Flowers. Flowers cuts it. Flowers has the angle and the touchdown. 75 yards. Jackson to Flowers to add to the Ravens lead.
They're trying to really get out ahead in this game.
Deep drop. Jackson, step, deliver. It's snagged by Likely. Isaiah Likely diving for the touchdown. On the Verizon. Fake it. Jackson. Touchdown. Isaiah Likely, his 2nd of the day. Remember, it's 3rd and goal from the pistol. Jackson floated up. Hold in. Ricard. Yeah, it's a big man touchdown.
Finding Washington a few years ago. Carolina's done it in the past.
Driving up the middle, trying to push him in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Melvin Gordon. In adult. And then the injuries. Huntley looking end zone for the touchdown. Kohler. 50-burger for Baltimore.
They crowd the line on 2nd and 12. Huntley back over the middle, and the catch is made. And Isaiah Likely dives to the end zone.
They fake it to Edwards, and now complete it to Aguilar for the touchdown. In his 9th year, he's bounced around, has his first career playoff touchdown. Has to feel good. Crowd here loves it. Ravens up 7. Get defensive play caller in the NFL. 2 years in San Francisco. His first in Houston. He's watching Lamar Jackson take it in. Touchdown Ravens. And had the 15-yard touchdown run. So good with the ball in his arm. Touchdown Ravens. Back on top by 7. Defense now 2nd and 1. Jackson, end zone, Likely for the touchdown. Carolina, a 15-yard touchdown throw from Lamar Jackson. Ravens up 14. Baltimore true. Jackson keeps Stanley in front of him. Touchdown, Lamar. One and 3 in the playoffs. He got his deal done. He's been more of a leader, and on the field, incomparable.
If Mike
the Holers. Yes, and Gus Edwards is the definition of a north-south runner, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
From the pocket. Cuts away from Chenal, who's trying to get after him for a second time, but the ball is thrown to the end zone, and it's caught! Flowers with the touchdown! The Ravens strike right back from 30 yards out.
Watch right here, the ability, I talked about the poise of resetting the pocket. Go to the right, reset the pocket. You cannot cover that long. Chenal had an opportunity.